Hey there everybody, it's the Masked Fan, and today I'm going to take a quick look at the Jazwares Micro Galaxy Squadron Millennium Falcon. This is Series 1, Launch Edition, number 22, and I'm guessing that's due to the chase variants that we have out there for the different vehicles. So there's quite a few already out, but with the chase, we have probably numerous versions of each. And on the side here, we have nice artwork of the Falcon there. And on the rear, we have some different pictures, lights and sounds, motion activated. So I believe when you tilt it, it's going to make some noise. The cockpit has a 90-degree opening for the hatch there. And we have all the different stuff in Series 1 that's coming out. I have, I think, 4 of those on order. Should be showing up in the next day or so. And you have the interior here, which looks really cool. And just on the side here, we have lights and sounds again. So that's it. Let's get her out of there. Put some batteries in. So once you free the ship from the box, you have a small container with the 4 action figures inside. We have Han Solo, Princess Leia, Obi-Wan, and Chewbacca. And they're pretty well detailed for as tiny as they are. I definitely dig that. And you have the dish here and gun here to install. And that's going to go a peg in right there. Be spun around. And this is going to peg in right there. And you can position that as well. Underneath we have some landing gear, and I believe you just pop that open like that. This one here, and this side here. So there's your landing gear. The Falcon sits nicely there. And we also have the instruction manual, and that'll go through where the battery compartment is and how to enable your lights and sound. I haven't put the batteries in yet, but my understanding is that this is going to pop off of here like so. Take the canopy off the ship, and this is going to be our battery compartment there. There's a cargo hold here that I believe can be opened. Might need to have something to help me with that. Have the table here and cockpit over here. Everything's looking pretty neat. And I believe you hear a little bit of a sound in there, and I think that may be something to do with the motion for sound and lights. Something that's going to detect that. So I'm going to get some batteries and pop them in here and go from there. So again, this is the battery compartment right here, and I'm going to go ahead. It's a Phillips head screw. Pop that. And you're going to put 3 AAA batteries in there. Okay, my batteries are installed, and while I was doing that, I knew that the cockpit could hold figures, but here for the laser cannon, you can go ahead and throw someone back there. I did need a little assistance getting this cargo smuggler's area open. Didn't have fingernails that would pop it up, but that fits right back in there, and you can smuggle to your heart's content. Also, our loading deck here pops down. Now it is a little tight, and while it doesn't feel flimsy, I was slightly scared I'd break it. It's not anything to do with it. It's just me and how I handle things. But let me throw the top back on here real quick. And I think this is just really and it slides into the front there to lock down. Oh, and there's my sounds. So you have numerous modes of play, as it said, and some of those modes of play are right here. Push that button and that button. Startup sound, nice flashing, and the rest of these are not buttons. Okay, so the minifigures just have a cardboard back here that you can pop open, and then they are inside a little plastic prison. You can pop each one out easily enough. Oh, drop an Obi-Wan, and there we go. And there's all of our figures out of the package. We have Han here. I'll try to give you the best look I can. Pretty detailed for such a little figure. Here's Leia. Chewie. And Obi-Wan. You can even see his lightsaber hanging down there on the side. So, and they have arms that go up. Both arms go together. No head movement or anything, and then just a bend at the waist. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop Obi-Wan in the back seat here. Try to. That's the thing with having larger hands. How easy is this gonna be? All right, maybe he can go into this seat. Oh, those arms aren't bent up. Here we go. And there he is. I'll throw Leia on the other side here. She's a little bit smaller, so maybe I'll have an easier time, or maybe that will make it harder. All right, so she's in there. We throw Chewie in. The front seat's a little bit easier, even though he's a larger figure. He went in pretty well. And here comes Han. And he went in pretty easy. So the back seat's a little bit harder. And then we can shut this up, and they're inside there. It's a little bit hard to see, but they're in there. Okay, and for the laser cannon here, you can see down in there, there's a area for an operator to go, and right here behind the cannon itself, if you line up right there, you can pop that out, and then you can place one of your minifigures inside. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one out here. We'll grab Chewie and see how easy. He went in pretty simply, and just and he'll be facing up, so he can be spinning around shooting. So again, this little open spot here is going to line up with that tab, and Chewbacca is now in there shooting the laser cannon. And we spin around here, you get a look at him in there. So that's a pretty neat little feature there. And while he's doing that, why don't we have everyone else sit over here at the table? See if I can get them to sit properly, and how easy it is for me to grab them to get them out of here. Do I have to shake it all around or get some tweezers? Oh my. All right, there it is. Come on, Obi. All right. Oh, he fell over. And Leia, she's coming out. Okay, so Obi-Wan's under the table. He's had a few too many. Oh, now Han, he's had a few too many also. Oh my. So with some finesse and time, you could definitely have them all sitting there properly. So that took a little bit more time than I thought, maybe a minute. But there they are, all 4 of them sitting at the table together. You definitely set up the scene, but for me, I don't think I'll be moving them around from there too much. But they do look really cool. But it, you know, with this open top design, you get numerous ways to display. You can put them in the cockpit and close up and have it ready to fly. You can have them sit at the table and have the top off. You could have them loading some stuff into the smuggler's area there, coming down the ramp. All different things that can be done. I mean, there's a lot of nice detail on this, and definitely some different display ability as well as playability with it, I would say. So I'm quite impressed. I don't think I've had this much fun with a toy in recent times, to be honest. The smaller ships may not be quite as fun, but I'm really looking forward to getting them as well. So let me know what you think. Okay, so after installing batteries earlier, I briefly touched on the light and sound controls. You have this button here, which is the startup sound and the light. And then the light stays on, I believe it said 30 seconds, and it'll go off if nothing's done. You can hold this down and keep getting a loop of sound. And this is your blaster sound. And that's just the one. And then you can hold it down and it'll loop. This particular Falcon, the accelerometer seems to be, something's wrong with it. I can't get it to work consistently, hardly at all, really. I've switched out the batteries. I've tried to make sure that the battery compartment is tightened down good, and it should be doing, there's upside down. And it seemed like if I pressed near this side, but I'm just not even there. I can't really get the I was able to get it to work a little bit better before. So while that is a bummer, and I think it's a cool feature, especially for kids, and it worries me that it'll get broken too easily. My package here was bashed in a little bit. This was from Target online, and this was just thrown into a box, no padding or anything. So it could be a shipping thing, but it would be nice if it worked, especially if you're getting it for your kids or something. You would, I mean, that's a neat, I wish I could get it to do it. It was doing it some, so it just seems like I get the upside down, but not the forward, down, side to side, and you should get one for upside down. But see, I don't consistently get it, and I can't get it to happen at all now. Anyway, I may try to get a different one, but everything about this particular one is great, except for the accelerometer is a little wacky, and who knows, I could possibly pop it open and see what I can find, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or just try to get a different one. But otherwise, I think this is a great little toy. I love that the figures are included with it. I love that they're all scaled differently in size. And like I said, I haven't had this much fun with something here lately, that like I feel like I might just sit around here and play with this while watching Star Wars. And I like all the detail. Han fell over there, but I'll pop this off here real quick. I mean, the detail is really nice, and other than Han falling down on the job here right now, I think it just is a cool little display piece. And if that accelerometer was working properly, I'd be all about it. Oh, Han fell again. I am all about it. I really, really like it. I just, you know, my example here got a little bit of an issue, but it is what it is. I'll see what I do with it from there, but I'm looking forward to the rest of the line, and really think it's something cool. All right, that's it. That's what I got.